So their main ally, the federal government, can no longer aid them to stop the manosphere now. So now they're trying to use their next best thing. Yep, it's me again. They hate us, this is why they give a fuck about us at the same time. As always, I am your host, JD Miles. The MGTOWs they love to hate. Even the ones that claim everybody loves to hate them, loves to hate MGTOW at the same time as always, which is why they keep us relevant to this very day, and I'm back again. Y'all see the topic of today's discussion. They're now dependent on the media to do their bidding. And the crazy part about it is that, did they really think we haven't planned for this? Keep in mind, when the federal government was trying so hard to aid the feminists and to try to silencing the manosphere, the media also had a hand in it as well. In fact, the media been exposed their hand, completely showing their bias. But now that the federal government cannot censor a person nor a group because of another side's disagreement, now they are leaning hard on the media as their next best ally. Man, these retarded fucks need to stop sleeping on us here. Do they really think we don't foresee this shit? They actually think that we don't know what their next move was gonna be. I've been figured that shit out a decade ago. But as I said, I've been on YouTube for a decade now. And as far as I can say, ain't shit new under the sun. And this ain't new either. This is why you got CNN and Cosmopolitan trying to bring out hit pieces of shit. Or why they tried to make that sexist, misandristic Gillette commercial try to air on the Super Bowl. Hell, I even go the extra mile and say this is the reason why Netflix is so invested in the manosphere that they made one hit piece and it failed, but now they're coming back with this documentary and it's already getting picked apart and destroyed. But oh, here's a fun fact. The vast majority of the ones who liked that documentary are all women. Mostly feminists and man haters. Thinking that documentary has a gotcha when in reality it missed the mark. And you already know the retarded fuck's gonna come over here trying to argue me down and shit. I ain't got time for that shit. This is why I block them off my shit if they act like motherfucking children. But back to the matter at hand, all this been planned. This is why it's not a surprise to me or anyone else. We've been see this shit coming, and they know that they was gonna run to the media eventually, hoping that the media do their bidding. But keep this in mind. There's a reason why not just myself, but others have that understanding. They are on the outside looking in. They think they have these male spaces figured out, but all it takes for them is to open their mouth and try to speak on these male spaces. Then you realize what they're saying really makes no sense at all. And I can honestly go the extra mile and say that they're full of shit. So instead of them coming to the manosphere and asking questions like how what's her name did, the one who made that documentary, The Red Pill. May she rest in peace, by the way. There's a reason why she's not getting any flack. She ain't getting any flack, nor are we disrespecting her. Because unlike the rest of these retarded fucks in the media, she ain't coming with the propaganda, the narrative, or the hit pieces. She came with questions and we answered. And yes, it's fucked up that the feminists turned right back around and attacked her because she refused to go by their narrative or to push their propaganda. That's the reason why they hated her. And it's because of that hate, the feminists pulled their hand, showed their hand. Yes, all the male spaces get it. You expected her to push your narratives and propaganda, and she didn't. She found out the real truth, and because of that, she left the feminist movement. And now they are salty. They were so salty about it. And that's all we need to know. But so far, even their ally, the media, is screwing up. Cutting out footage they don't want people to see, not even knowing about the Streisand effect. You try to keep information from people, people will go just as hard to get that information and put it on public display. Oh my God. I mean, straight up. Talk about poetic justice. But as not just myself, but others said, it's nothing more than a hit piece to push a narrative, and it failed miserably, contrary to what the bandwagons and the dick riders had to say. If you don't know shit about something, why the fuck is you talking? And yeah, they look retarded as fuck trying to argue down the ones in the manosphere on what the manosphere is about. Y'all need to be cool. Y'all guys in the manosphere need to be quiet and let us tell you what the manosphere is about. Hell, several seats and shut y'all retarded fuck asses up forever. But I just wanted to let y'all know that shit because we've been figured out their next strategy plan. This is the reason why the stunt that they're pulling now is no surprise. And we can easily counter their claims out the gate. I said what I had to say. I'm done and I'm out this bitch. Later.